Hello everyone, my name is Joshua Mung, and this is my presentation on academic planning and technology, how computing helps students succeed. This is for my class, Perspectives on Computing and Society, and I picked this topic because technology is a huge part of college now. Almost everything students do involves some kind of computer system or online tool, so I hope you guys enjoy. So for my introduction, I explained how technology is now part of everyday college life. Students use online systems for registration, assignments, advising, and graduation tracking. These tools help students stay organized and connected. So for my thesis, I said technology has changed academic planning, helping students manage classes, improve communication, and prepare for future careers. This explains how technology has improved academic planning by making education more organized, accessible, and efficient for students. Also, students rarely use paper forms anymore, and communication happens online now most of the time. I mean, some people prefer their communication in person, which I do. Like for my advising, I usually go in person for my advisor to explain my classes so I can get in-depth explanation of what I need to do next, right? But some people are different. Some people want to go with the new lingo, which is online communication and not really face-to-face. But what is academic planning? Academic planning helps students organize their education. It includes choosing classes, tracking credits, meeting graduation requirements, planning careers or majors. Schools now mostly use digital systems for these tasks. Students can easily fall behind without planning. Technology helps prevent that. Without academic planning, students can miss requirements or take classes they don't need. Because of this, colleges rely heavily on technology to help students manage everything. So this has been really helpful for me because if you get stuck on an assignment, stuck on a question, you really have the internet as a source, or even ChatGPT, for example, is a source of which helps you. It guides you into getting the right answer. If you're ever stuck, you don't need it to, do your assignment for you, but it's a good source to help you out. Technology used in academic planning. So this would be how colleges use different software and websites to help students. And for MGA, it would be DegreeWorks and Swords. That have really helped me the most. DegreeWorks kind of tracks your degree progress. Um, is useful because students can quickly see what classes they still need. Swords is helpful for registration for classes, seeing what classes you need, which also goes back to DegreeWorks because you can see the checkbox in which if you completed that class and which classes you haven't completed. So DegreeWorks is really helpful for that and goes hand in hand with Swords because you can see which classes you still need and which you need to register for either summer, fall, or spring. Most students These systems give students several advantages in college because it's kind of like a step ahead and plans for the future. Benefits of technology for students includes easier to stay organized, faster communication with advisors and professors, helps students avoid missing graduation requirements, online calendars and reminders help with time management, and also makes information easier to access. For example, students can register for classes from their phones instead of waiting in long lines like years ago. Reminders and notifications also help students avoid missing deadlines. And for MGA, we have the Pulse app. I'm pretty sure most colleges have that now, which you get notifications on when an assignment is due and what your grade is on that assignment and feedback from those assignments. And even though technology has many benefits, there are still some problems that come with it. But what are the problems with technology? That's why we're going to this next slide, which is problems and concerns. Technology failures can interrupt classes or registration. Some students do not have reliable internet access. Privacy concerns with student data. Students may become too dependent on technology. For example, if a school website crashes during registration, students can miss getting the classes they need. They can miss that deadline. There are also concerns about how colleges store student information online. As technology keeps moving, though, schools are already starting to change how advising and planning work, and this is only going to increase. It's never going to degrade over time, and schools are eventually going to catch on to new technology, and it's going to go up from there. Next, we have the future of academic planning. AI advising tools are becoming more common. Virtual advising appointments are increasing. Schools may use data to predict student success. Online hybrid learning will continue growing. AI could recommend classes to help students graduate faster. Some colleges are beginning to use AI systems that recommend schedules based on a student's major and progress. But overall, technology has completely changed how students plan their education. I mean, this goes for everyone, not just students in general, but everyone in the world. As technology increases and advances over the years, everyone's going to plan differently, and especially with education, it's different too. But this is still a useful source, and once technology becomes more popular and advances every year, colleges are just going to catch on to everything, and colleges are going to become more advanced too. So, and for my conclusion, I'll explain how technology has made academic planning easier and more efficient. Students can access important information quickly. Computing has improved communication, organization, and education. Even with some challenges, technology will continue shaping the future of college. And also, technology has become one of the most important tools students use to succeed in college today. And most people know that because, pretty sure, most people use AI as a source. And I mean, everyone knows about ChatGPT, everyone knows about AI in general. And it is a helpful source, but don't use it, don't take advantage of it and use it for all your assignments. And don't use it to do the assignment for you. So I'm not saying to not use it, but use it respectfully because it is there for a reason and it's not going anywhere. So years go on, years go on, next year, the next year, and the next year, AI is just going to advance even more and it's going to become even smarter. So it's not going anywhere. And this is my works cited. This is where I got most of my sources and my information from, which I fed off of and kind of worked around of. I really appreciate everyone for watching. This is the end of the slideshow. It's time put for my presentation on academic planning and technology, how computing helps students succeed. I really appreciate everything I learned from this class and appreciate everything. Thank you.